Later listen, and all this is a cup of tea. We continue with control account. Today we want to see what makes the control account to be unbalanced. If the control account is unbalanced, it simply means the debtor's control account is having a credit balance, while the creditor's control account is having a debit balance. Normally, the debtor's control account should have a debit balance, and the creditor's control account should have a credit balance. But the reverse is the case here. So, what are the reasons why we're going to have a credit balance on the debtor's control account? Get the point here. Your debtor's control account is supposed to have a debit balance. But if it's having a credit balance, it means there's situation. So what are the reasons why we could have a credit balance in the debtor's control account? The first one. A payment has been received from a debtor, but the goods were returned without refund. So that means some goods are being returned. You sold to your debtors, you sold to your credit customers, and you understand the payment has been received from your debtor. Now, your debtor has paid you. But in the course of paying you, he paid you for full product or goods, but it's returning some of the goods back to you, and you have not refunded the debtor, which simply means you are owing the debtor. So you're going to have a credit balance. Let us stop right now talking. A payment has been received from a debtor, but the goods were returned. So there is returned goods from your debtor to the business. These goods, as soon as they are being returned, you are supposed to issue a credit note to the debtor to reduce the invoice, but you've not done that. Which simply means now you are owing your debtor. Because you are owing your debtor, your debtor's control account is going to have a credit balance. Did you get my point or not? Do we get it or not, please? Your debtor's control account should have a debit balance because they are supposed to pay you. But in this situation, your debtors have paid for some goods, and they are returning those goods for you. So it means you are owing your debtor. Because you are owing your debtor, it's a credit balance. Do you get it? The debtor's control account is the account for your credit customers. Now your credit customer paid for the products, for the goods that they purchased from you. But some of the goods were returned by your credit customer to the business. You've not refunded. You're supposed to refund them a certain amount of money for the returned goods. Yes or no? But you've not refunded them, which simply means you are owing your credit customers. Because you are owing your credit customers, it's going to have what? A credit. It's going to have what? A credit balance. Because you are now owing your customers. Your customers have paid for the goods. But some of the goods that your customers have paid for, they have returned it to you without refund. You did not refund money. When the goods are being refunded, when the goods are being returned to you, you're supposed to pay them. You are supposed to give them back the value of the goods that has been returned. But you've not given them. So your debtor's control account will be having a credit balance. Do we get it now? Do you get it? The second one, an error has been made regarding overpayment by the debtor. Your debtor paid you 100 euros. And you thought your debtor paid you 1,000 euros. That's overpayment. So it simply means you are owing your debtor. Because if your debtor is paying you, it's going to pay you on the goods it's purchased. So if the debtor has purchased goods worth of 100, and the debtor has paid you 100, but you thought your debtor paid you 1,000, it means you are owing the debtor 900. Credit balance. Do we get it? Your debtor paid you, and you think that your debtor has overpaid you, which means you have to return the money to your debtor. You have to give certain goods in what? The value of the money that is overpaid. Because you have not done that, it's going to give you a credit balance. Do you get it? The third one, after full payment has been received, discount allowed. Why do you have discount allowed? You have discount allowed because your debtor has paid earlier than expected. Your debtor paid, the invoice is supposed to be due on the 29th of January, and your debtor paid on the 26th of January. For this, there's a discount. So for early payments, you give discount so that your debtors can pay as early as possible. So your debtor is not going to pay the full amount on invoice anymore. is going to pay a discount of it. Probably, if the debtor is owing you $100, 100 euros, and there's a discount of 2% on it. So which simply means the debtor is going to take away 2% of the 100 euros. So the rest is going to be paid to you. So you're not expecting 100 euros from your debtor anymore. You are expecting less from your debtor. So now you are owing your debtor. Do you get it? So there's discount allowed, which means your debtor is paying earlier than expected the invoice due. So one of the reasons why businesses do this is because they want to encourage you to pay earlier, prompt payment. There's a discount. Yes. When they are owing you. They are supposed to be owing you, right? But now you are owing them. That's why it's having a credit balance. Here, you are not refunding yet. You are owing your debtor. Here, you think your debtor has paid you more than, or your debtor has paid you more than what it's supposed to pay you. You are owing your debtor. Here, your debtor has been given a discount because your debtor paid earlier. You are owing your debtor. Do you get it? Any question about debtors control account? Now, for creditors control account, it's supposed to have a credit balance. But why would it have a debit balance? One, a payment has been made to the creditor and later goods were returned without refund. Your credit supplier supposed to have a credit because you are supposed to pay your credit supplier. The business is supposed to pay your credit supplier. But here, you make a payment to your credit supplier and you return some goods to your credit supplier. So it means your credit supplier is owing you instead of you owing it. Do you get it? You are supposed to be owing your credit supplier. Yeah, that's the credit balance. But now your credit supplier is owing you. Do you get it? The next one, an error has been made regarding overpayments to the creditor. You overpaid your creditor. So your creditor is owing you a debit balance. Because it's debit for you now because you're going to have the money. It's assumed here that you are supposed to be owing your supplier, but now your supplier is owing you. And if your supplier is owing you, it's a debit balance for you. And that's why the credit control account is having a debit balance. Do you get it? And the last one. After full payment has been made, you have received a discount. Because you paid earlier to your supplier. As your customer paid earlier to you, you gave them discount. Discount received. Your suppliers are giving you discount allowed. So because you received discount earlier, because you paid earlier and you are receiving a discount, it's what? That means your supplier is owing you too. Do we get it? Any question about it? So we have a credit balance on the debtor's account for these reasons. And we have a debit balance in the creditor's account for these reasons, yes? Yes. Okay, let me see. When the debtor's control account has a credit balance and the creditor's control account has... No, it should be debited, sorry. Yeah, please. It's debited, please. Thank you for seeing that. It's a debit. I think it's clear now, right? Thank you.